What's up, fight fans? Let's dive right into today's news. Here's what's going down. Islam Makhachev is sending a chilling message to Jack Della Maddalena ahead of their welterweight title fight at UFC 322 on November 15th at Madison Square Garden. Moving up from lightweight, Makhachev has been deep in training and ominously told Umar Nurmagomedov, "November 16th, I will rest," signaling he'll leave everything in the cage. Alexander Volkanovski pulled a hilarious prank on a fan while playfully grappling, making the guy think he'd seriously injured his neck. The fans' panic? Absolutely priceless. Check it out.
Bro, he's the biggest fan you think. He's been joining all week.
You do a bit of jiu-jitsu, right? When you compete?
I found too confident though, fucking no fights.
Show him what you got, bro. He goes around here, gives everyone locks.
Yeah, literally bashes everyone, and now you're quiet.
Come on, guys, you got the big fella here.
Nah, Big Ben. Big, come on. Come on, Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hey!
Yeah, just the neck. Oh, sorry. Nah, that's not your fault. I just got a cortisone in it.
You got ice? Jordan, can you
Let me get some water.
Can you move, bro?
Nah, it's my fault, I was shooting. I should have done that. Are you sure? Yeah, it's all good.
Boy, John, call his manager.
Volk's injured his neck. What do you want us to do?
The nerve down the arm.
Volks, can you come speak to him for a second?
Raul Rosas Jr. explained why he pulled out of Noche UFC, revealing a rib injury forced him out of his co-main event against Rob Font. David Martinez will now step in as the replacement opponent. Posting on his Instagram, Rosas wrote, "As much as I wanted this fight to prove myself against the best in the world, won't be able to make it. I injured my rib in training when I had someone on my back with a locked body triangle I was trying to escape by spinning away, and pulled it. I tried to push through it but didn't heal and won't fully heal in time. Barely starting to get back into normal training, so hopefully I'll be back soon. Can't wait to be back and earn my spot again against a top 15. Working my way up. Looking to heal soon and step back in the cage 2 more times this year. #GodsPlan." Brandon Royval and Manel Kape will headline UFC Fight Night at the Apex in Las Vegas on December 13th, the final US event under ESPN before UFC moves to Paramount Plus and CBS in 2026. Royval announced the news via his Instagram. Tom Aspinall's father says he's open to his son trying boxing, claiming UFC paydays don't compare to crossover money. Speaking on Aspinall's YouTube channel, he said,
I'd love him to have a very highly paid boxing match for the money. You know, the money's there, and I don't see why somebody as talented as Tom shouldn't have a piece of that money when the boxers are getting 100 times more than 100 times more. The UFC isn't paying that type of money. If they would, it would be great, and he could get the money. But I think these 1% of people who are very, very good should get paid. You know, Tom's money, some people say it's good compared to a soccer player. An American footballer who we've talked to when we've been in America, he's earning a tiny fraction of what they're earning. And he's one of the best in the world at doing what he does and not getting paid enough. And it's very dangerous. So when he's got enough to get out of it, I'd say get out of it.
Former middleweight champion Robert Whittaker believes Jack Della Maddalena has the tools to pull off another upset against former lightweight champ Islam Makhachev at UFC 322. Whittaker told his podcast, "I'm going to go with Jack. He's got the guts, grit, and determination to fight Islam's takedowns. In a striking fight, he's better, and over 5 rounds, Jack has the edge." While Makhachev is the betting favorite, Whittaker warns fans not to underestimate Della Maddalena's grappling and tight boxing. Skill-wise, they both have strengths. Islam's a better wrestler, but Jack's offense off his back and his striking make him dangerous. Jack has nothing to lose. Islam has everything to lose. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson transforms into MMA icon Mark Kerr in the biopic The Smashing Machine, premiering at the Venice Film Festival. Johnson spent hours daily in prosthetics and trained intensely to nail Kerr's look and fight style. On stepping into Kerr's shoes, he said to Vanity Fair, "I just sat in front of that mirror for 3 to 4 hours and watched it all change," Johnson said about the process to look like Kerr. There were about 13 or 14 different prosthetics. Subtle, yet I think very impactful. By the time I got to the set, I was Mark Kerr, and I felt it. From how he walked to how he talked and how he looked at life. Do you think Dwayne Johnson can pull off the role of legend Mark Kerr? Israel Adesanya has made his prediction for the UFC Paris main event between Nassourdine Imavov and Caio Borralho. Despite Imavov handing Adesanya a second-round TKO loss at UFC Riyadh, Adesanya backs Borralho to take the win.
I'll pick Kyle for this fight, but I think it'll be, and also it's a well-matched fight, like I said, but I think it'll be edged out by Kyle. They're fighting in France as well. Ooh, home court advantage. I don't know how that's going to play with Nassourdine, but I don't think it's going to be an impact on him negatively or positively. Yeah, I'm going to go Kyle in this fight, and I'm going to go decision.
Colby Covington claimed Donald Trump personally asked Dana White to let him fight at the White House.
There's nothing more that I want for my career and everything I've worked for than to fight at the White House. You know, I'm the one that started getting MMA into politics and Donald Trump supporting the Republican movement. So I feel like I deserve to fight there. But, you know, obviously, ultimately, it's up to the UFC, whatever they decide. But I'm calling my shot now. Please, Dana, let me fight on the White House card. I know Trump asked you, Dana, to let me on that White House card. Please, Dana, please.
Do you think Colby Covington deserves a fight at the White House? Gaethje takes down GSP at 18? Justin Gaethje revealed a wild story from his early days in MMA, saying he once took down a young Georges St. Pierre when he was only 18 years old.
I was in college wrestling. And I told my coaches, they brought some UFC fighters in and I took him down, Georges St. Pierre. Took him down when I was probably 18. And he was a champion at the time. And I was like, and I was a huge fan of the sport. We'd go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We'd sit there for 6-8 hours, spend $12.
What do you think of this story? Rampage Jackson agrees son should go to jail. Rampage Jackson posted on Instagram recently, addressing the threats and harassment his family has received after his son Raja's altercation with Psycho Stu, and indirectly shifting the blame towards Stu for doing drunk shit. Fans quickly weighed in, with many calling for Raja to face legal consequences. One fan wrote, "I love Rampage, but Raja definitely deserves jail time." And Jackson responded writing just one word, facts, agreeing with the fans' sentiment. The exchange has since been deleted. Do you think Rampage's account was hacked, or was it really him? Conor McGregor set to run for Irish president. UFC superstar Conor McGregor has officially announced that he has secured enough parliamentary backing to run for Ireland's next president. The former two-division champion is now officially in the race, aiming for the nation's highest office. Posting on X, the Irishman wrote, "I have it secured. I have councils on board, TDs, senators. I even have the most prestigious party of them all. It is now about choosing my affiliation. Ireland's call will be answered. I am here for the will of the people only. Who aligns in support of the policies I have presented will be the saviors of our great nation. They will walk the streets of Ireland to applause." The election is expected by November, and with McGregor entering the political arena, this could be one of the most unpredictable and headline-grabbing campaigns in Irish history. Do you think we will see Conor as the president of Ireland? Let us know in the comment section. That's all for today's news. Thanks for watching. If you like our content, don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to not miss daily MMA news from us.